Hey, hey, yeah, hey. Monday rolls in, we slide in the frame. Coach Lucas on deck, Kyri on name. From the G-Long zone, we bring that spark. Big ideas, big laughs, all heart. Coffee in hand, but the vibe is alive. Every week we pull up, everybody thrive. Hot takes, cool moves, let the whole town know. When the mics go live, you're ready to go. Say it loud, say it right, with the sound of the Monday night. Turn it up, don't let it fade. Here comes the show, let it play. Monday Funday Show, Monday Funday Show. Coach Lucas, Kyri, run the whole day, oh. Monday Funday Show, Monday Funday Show. G-Long zone, we go. Everybody know. Coach throws gems with a grin and a point.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Funday Show live on the Geelong Zone. My name is Kyri, and I've got Coach Lucas alongside me. This is going to be a special edition of the Monday Funday Show. We are going to talk about a bit of the footy, but we are going to fast track a bit because it's a massive, massive tournament in the world of sport, and it is the FIFA World Cup. Some massive results, especially the Socceroos, which we will get into later on the show. Also, a bit of the NBA finals as well. The New York Knicks are the NBA champions, so we will talk about that as well. Lucas, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. A lot better than I was last week, that is for sure. Still the sore throat, but that happens to me all the time. Yes, a massive week, huge week. The biggest sporting event in the world. Shakira performed at the Mexico ceremony. That got over 1.2 billion views. And Bad Bunny's at the Super Bowl, I think, got 500 million. So just goes to prove you that the World Cup is the biggest sporting event in the world, probably outside. Olympics is a bit different because that's a different thing. But it is no doubt the biggest sporting event in the world, the World Cup, every 4 years. Glad that it's here.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Lucas. If you want to have your say, we will talk about. Hello, Factual Opinion. How are you, my friend? We will put your comments on the chat as well. No need to talk about the New York Knicks. Well, we're just checking in, Jezelenko. If you are on the show, we're just checking in, mate. I think he's We hope you are okay, my friend. But I'm sure you'll be happy with some of the Liverpool players performed in the World Cup today as well. Right, let's get into it real quickly. Round 14 of the 2026 AFL season. Only 6 games to cover, Lucas, because a few teams had some buys. But let's not beat around the bush and jump in straight away. Thursday night, the Western Bulldogs and the Adelaide Crows. I almost said the Adelaide Oval, Lucas, but it was at Marvel Stadium for this one. The Western Bulldogs, impressive win over Hawthorn about a week ago, and they just absolutely stunk the gaffer up against the Crows. Where it's in Adelaide, they've won the last 4 out of the last 5 games, so they are pushing for that top 4 spot. They are looking absolutely dangerous at the moment. Lucas, your thoughts on this one?
Literally this game is played at Ballarat. First time features this biggest tournament was now even bigger. That is correct. It's now 64 teams. So absolutely. Yeah, this game's literally played in Ballarat, Kyri, but unfortunately the stadium's under development. Probably Western Bulldogs wishing that it wasn't after this result. This a terrible start by the Dogs in Adelaide. Their first quarter is probably the best first quarter we've seen this season. Just completely blew them away, led mainly by Jordan Dawson. He kicked 2 goals in that quarter.
He's been on it there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's in Brownlow winning form, Jordan Dawson. And the Bont, just had no answers, had absolutely no answers, the Dogs, which we thought, I picked the Crows in this game. But not by this margin. The Dogs are very good under Marvel. They're probably a 2-3 goal better team, but that meant little against Adelaide, who just completely smashed them in the first quarter, and that was it. It was basically over in the first quarter, and very disappointing by the Dogs. They don't usually get blown out. I know we did that to them in Geelong, but that's a part it from this season. They don't really get blown out like that. And Adelaide made probably the biggest statement of the season.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Bulldogs. Obviously, they came to Geelong against the Cats, but that was against the VFL sort of side, almost a full-strength side in the Bulldogs at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think the problem with the Western Bulldogs is I don't think there's an issue with just the midfield. I think it's the back six. I think they desperately need like a key defender somewhere as well. And when this is the thing with the Bulldogs, they've got such a talented sort of team. They've got about, you could name 5 players in the team who could easily be the best player in the comp. Obviously, in Marcus Bontempelli, we know Sam Darcy is out, but when he was on, he was considered one of the best players in the comp. Ed Richards, you could make a case for these sort of guys, but when they're Bailey Dale, but when they're not playing well, it's they really, really struggled, and that was sort of the case with the Bulldogs. But yeah, very, very disappointing, and it's just you just can't get a read on them this year. One week they look like they're playing top 4 football, the other it's just they just absolutely stink up the joint. They're just like a box of chocolates, the Western Bulldogs. You just don't know what you're going to get out of them. Let's move on. As I said, if the people just joining in the show, we're doing a quick talk about the footy.
We literally don't do this, but because we want to talk about the World Cup, we want to do what we're doing here with the World Cup. We're gonna not go into the stats. We're just gonna rush it. Kyri talked about Geelong, so Kyri, I think we can skip this game.
Well, if you want to give a couple of maybe a couple of 2 cents in this one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But go watch Kyri's review for full recap. Strange old game because I felt if Gold Coast took their chances, it could have been a little bit different. Their midfield, Petrarca, Anderson, Roral, especially Petrarca, was very damaging. Went up forward a bit. Petrarca kicked a couple of goals. But, this is a what-if game for Suns. Ben King literally a dead eye. Petrarca literally a dead eye. Ben Long literally a dead eye. They've got dead eyes up front. They just couldn't find the goals. So credit to Geelong. Their pressure throughout this game was pretty good, to be fair. Probably not as good as what we saw against Sydney, but it's hard doing that week in, week out. And the Suns, they got most of the ball. They got a lot of the ball, but where John Noble had an absolute field day, Jeffries had a field day at halfback. If you look at the stats of this game, you'd think, which we won't, but if you look at the stats, you think Gold Coast by 15, 20. Stats will not win you games, only putting it through the big sticks, and that's what we did best. We missed a couple of set shots as well, 15 behinds. But no, this was I think this was a 7 out of 10 performance, which will get it done against these teams at home. But yeah, next week we don't need a 7 out of 10. We need probably a 9 or a 10 out of 10 performance. A whole different level next week. But did what we had to do. Was a danger game because of Gold Coast talent. But finally we win one of those stupid whiteout gimmick games because I think last year Kyri was a complete disaster against Brisbane. So good that we won one of these games, and I like first time features comment on this. Suns were like turkey, a lot of the ball, not enough on target. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. That's it.
No, you're spot on there. And Bob predicts if Geelong lose one of their assistant coaches, they'll get Brad Scott as their replacement. Oh, gee whiz. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest inside the coach's box?
You might get Jeremy Cameron playing half back. Yeah, with that dozer in the box.
Oh, but like I said, if you haven't seen my review, do check it out. It is on the channel. But I like what you said about obviously with these, we were minus 73 in uncontested ball. You think we'd probably lose this game by 15 or 20 points, like you said, but it was because we were accurate in the first half, but also our forward half pressure, which we didn't apply the last 2 weeks against Carlton, against the Crows.
Yep.
So capitalising through the big sticks, yes, and the forward half pressure is what wins you the games as well. And I do agree with you, Lucas. You know what? I don't think we need a 9 out of 10 performance. We needed an 11 out of 10 performance against Fremantle. They're no easy task, and they're going to come off fresh off of a bye as well.
Yep.
But we will see about that. Moving on to Super Saturday, 3 games here. First one, Melbourne and Essendon. Yeah, we knew that. Always going to be a struggle town for the Bombers and all of that. Same old for them. And again, Melbourne just continuing their winning streak at the MCG. Kasiah Pickett, he was enormous in this one. Yeah, not much to really report about this one. Have you got some thoughts on this one, Lucas?
Same old with Essendon. I thought a new coach would probably lift them up. You know, we saw that we've seen that with Josh Fraser at Carlton. Before the game, they had someone in their rooms revving them up, and then they come out like that in the first quarter. It's not good enough. Really not good enough. They've got players that we know don't want to be there. Merritt doesn't want to be there.
They had an Essendon legend, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah. And that fell on deaf ears because their effort was pathetic after the siren went for the game. So yeah, Melbourne 8 out of 8. The only question for Melbourne is they need to do it outside. They've got enough games at the MCG to make finals. But if they want to be a dark horse for the top 4, they got to start winning games outside of Melbourne for the MCG. Big test this week against Adelaide, so that's a perfect time to start. If they want to make top 4, they've got to beat teams like that. But they've got a good draw. They've got a lot of games in Melbourne, so I think they will make finals. Whether they make directly or to wild card or top 4 remains to be seen. But if they want to make top 4, I think right now they're 5th or 6th. They need to start winning outside of MCG and outside of Melbourne. That would be a start.
Yeah, I'll check. They're 4th. They're 4th at the moment. So you've obviously got Hawthorn and the Adelaide Crows chasing down that 4th spot as well. I'll bring back Jezelenko's. We began his comments a lot later. His Simon Manning gave a great pre-game speech. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the fact that you get a club legend to give a pre-game speech, and this is the effort, like you put it. Look, I don't think Essendon are going to get anywhere, but I expected a bit more of an effort for them under a new coach and all of that. But it's just clearly not working. It's more than a coach. It's a whole. Even the playing group just feels like disjointed at the moment. You know, Merritt's done. He wants out, and yeah, you've just got these players like Archie Perkins. I think Cole Langford, all these Elijah Shardis, all these blokes. I don't know if Shardis played, but they're just not panning out as what they were supposed to be as well. So, and yeah, it's going to be another turnover of the list, another rebuild. Unfortunately,
I don't know why they're playing Merritt. I don't understand that. He clearly is going to go. He's going to ask for another trade. So why are you playing him? I don't understand that. Play a young kid for the next 10, 11 games. Try to bleed into him. So yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, I don't understand that. They should have really got rid of him.
Get more games into Dyson Sharp. He's putting more of an effort in than what more of the other senior blokes are. I'd even, if I were the Essendon list manager, I'd even piss off Darcy Parish. Don't even bother training him. Just freaking delist him. He's an absolute liability.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we'll move on. This game here, I actually watched this game from start to finish. This was North Melbourne at West Coast. Bloody home game at Optus Stadium. So after a disastrous loss to the Fremantle Dockers up at Bunbury, North Melbourne, they bounced back. They bounced back in a big sort of way, but geez, it was the unfortunate kicking of Jake Waterman, which got out of jail for North Melbourne. gee whiz. But also Job Shanahan, he missed from 15 metres out as well. So, yeah, goal inaccuracy absolutely costed the West Coast Eagles. But, yeah, it turned to be a nail-biting contest as well. Great if you're a neutral. Great if you're a North Melbourne supporter. But, yeah, not so much West Coast. And Jake Waterman, he's costed the Eagles 2 games in a row.
Yeah, and again, he used to be a dead eye in Waterman, so his efficiency's dropped off. But I think this is a big call, but I think this is one of their worst. This is the worst loss of the year. I know they got belted by 100 points against St Kilda, but you're at home. North have been in Perth or WA for the last 2 weeks. West Coast, they've played 2 home games. They're refreshed. They're recharged. I thought this loss was unacceptable. They were trailing this game the whole day, and you let a guy like Darling, who you let go, win a premiership with him, kick 4 on you. That's just not good enough. I think that's one of their worst losses of the year, and it seems to me that their coach McCoulter, he's getting a pass. I don't know. This is a game they should have won. They really should have won. Forget about the 2 late goals, but. Yeah, because it was clear North went out of legs because, Perth 2 weeks, West Coast were overrun them, but their start was so poor. Usually at home, West Coast starts are pretty good. But they were, like I said, they were trailing the whole game. This was unacceptable. This is a game where they really should have won by 20, 25 points, really, and put more pain on North Melbourne. But credit to North, Jack Darling. I think one of his best games for North Melbourne.
I didn't know you kicked 4 goals. Far out.
He kicked 4 goals. So
Jizelenko
had one of his best games for North Melbourne.
Yeah, wow.
Very disappointing by West Coast. North, when they win the game, there wasn't too much celebration. They knew they got out of jail.
Even Clarko said it in the presser as well.
Yeah.
Like, he knew.
But this was funny enough. They're only 1 game from wildcard round. Can you believe that? So, this was a huge opportunity blown by the West Coast coach. I thought he had a bad day in the box. Just not good enough. And the pressure seems to not be on him. He seems to get away with these things.
I think probably he gets away with it because the Eagles are starting to be a lot more competitive now than what they were the last couple of years. I think the 100-point shellacking against St Kilda was probably their only 100-point loss this season, because we saw patches when they played against Geelong at the gather round that they were competitive. They're more than capable, and this is the year where West Coast should be aiming to get at least 8 wins this season, which should be their pass mark. We know North Melbourne. They have exceeded expectations. They're on 6 wins and 7 losses. So, West Coast at 4-10. Yeah, I think if they don't win more than at least 5 or more games, to me the minimum is 5 wins. Then you think the questions have to be asked for Andrew McQualter at the club. Moving on to the next game. This was at the Adelaide Oval. Port Adelaide and the Sydney Swans for this one.
Oh, yeah.
I said this was going to be a banana skin sort of game, and the reason why I say this is a couple of years ago, Sydney, they were flying 10-1, top of the ladder. They came to Adelaide Oval against Port Adelaide. They got absolutely smacked by 112 points in this one. I think before this game, the last few encounters, Port had the edge with 6 wins and 2 losses. For this one, I could be wrong, but I was hearing this on SEN, as I regularly listen to throughout the week. But they look good, Port. They look good, Port. Like they're winning the contested ball, the clearance count, and this is a team against Isaac Heaney. They had Chad Warner. Still no Aaron Goulden in the team as well. Brody Grundy in the ruck. They're winning the midfield battle, Port Adelaide, but unfortunately, again, it's just the between the big sticks. They just could not kick a goal. Mitch Georgiades, I just don't know what's happened to him. He used to be a dead accurate kick, but then some of the other players were missing as well. You know, I'd rather trust Jason Horne-Francis up forward than Mitch Georgiades these days. But we all knew Sydney were gonna come back strong in this one. But Port came back. Credit to them, because I think they're up. The Swans were up as much 10 to 15 points. Port charged back, but time was their enemy, unfortunately. And another close loss by Port Adelaide. Obviously, the loss at the Hawthorn, the loss in the showdown. I'm trying to think. They've had other close losses as well. Josh Carr just can't seem to close out these games at the moment, and it's just something that he needs to address throughout the week, because they're not a bad team, Port Adelaide. They're not a bad team. Had they won those close games, they could probably be looking at a wild card spot. They could probably be in a position like like Melbourne is, or even the Adelaide Crows are at the moment as well. If they closed out these close games.
Yeah, they also lost to West Coast by 2 points and Footscray by 2 points.
Yeah.
So they win those games, they're probably in top four. Let's be honest. If they win five of those games, close games, they're top four. But the huge problem is Butters again was their best player along with Horne-Francis, but that's a problem. It's a two-man band. If it's not Butters, it's Horne-Francis. If it's not Horne-Francis, it's Butters. Horne-Francis was fantastic in that fourth quarter. He's a very clutch player, Jason Horne-Francis. He'd be another player you'd want, you know, a shot for your life. He'd be right up there, Horne-Francis. But that's their problem. There's nobody else stepping up. Georgiades is another, gets a lot of the ball. He takes probably about 6-7 marks a game, but he can't kick a goal. He's terrible. I don't know what's happened to him. Sydney got away with this game. For some reason, their record at Adelaide was horrendous. Very, very bad. But Heaney and Warner got him out in that fourth quarter. Heaney had a very good second half. Warner had a good second half. And as we've mentioned that, Sydney's big strength in their midfield is that they have the ability to kick goals. Warner has the ability to kick goals. Heaney has the ability to kick goals. Heaney did that. Went up forward, kicked the goal in the last quarter, got him in front. So they're getting out of jail. They got out of jail against St Kilda last week, and they got out of jail against Port Adelaide. So they're winning. Dean Cox said at the start of the year that he can't rely on their same players, and when a big player goes down, they have to learn to win. They are learning to win without Gordon. That's a positive. So that's probably a tick. They are winning with one of their top three best players. So they're getting it done. They're not convincing, but they're still getting it done, which that's all you got to do. If they get a top two and they have to play a home game in Sydney, they're going to be extremely, extremely tough to beat. And it's irrelevant how many they win by, as long as they win.
Yeah, and they've got a bye coming up this week as well. So yeah, they're sitting nicely in the top two at the moment. You think that they'll be locking away with a top two finish as well? The way
I think Gordon comes back after the bye as well.
Yeah,
I think he might come back after the bye.
So they've so they're coming along nicely in this one. The Sydney Swans. Moving on to the two Sunday games. Nothing much to report for this one. Let's be honest, no one really watched this game because the same time it was the Socceroos game. But
fantastic idea, that one.
This game was in Hobart, funnily enough. When I did my footy tips, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was at either at Marvel Stadium or at the MCG. I did tip the Lions, but not with great confidence because I just don't know their record over there. The last time they played in Hobart, funnily enough, was against North Melbourne in 2024, and they drew with this one. I did expect Brisbane to win, but yeah, Richmond just looked a lot more competitive. I think again, maybe they're saying the Lions are back at the moment. 2 or 3 wins on the trot, but I just still think the hunger is gone from if this was Brisbane last year or a couple of years ago, they would have absolutely smacked the shit out of Richmond in this one. This wouldn't be a 35-point win. This would probably be an 85 or a 95-point win. You look at the Sydney Swans, what they did last week to Richmond. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyone in the chat, if you have seen this game, if any Brisbane supporters, prove me wrong, but I just don't know. I think the hunger is not there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think the hunger is there, to be honest. Like, no disrespect to Richmond, but they're also, they've got a lot of injuries as well. And Brisbane, they looked horrible in some parts. You say 35 points, but it took them a long time to put Richmond kicked 4 goals in the last quarter. So, they put their foot off the gas. They were never in danger of losing, I'll say that. But they were not the team that we're used to seeing, Brisbane. Have they lost a bit of motivation? I think they have a little bit. The problem is most of their best players are their kids. The Ashcrofts. They're still very young. And when you got young players that may not have the hunger, that's a big concern, a very big concern. So, having said that, if they're a team, if it does come together, game over, they'll win the flag. But at this point in time, they're just so-so. They're average at the moment. I'm not convinced.
Sorry to cut you off. I'll lead to first-time features comment. Lions could do a New York Knicks
and
get right for the playoffs. Well, around this time last year, Brisbane were in a similar position as well, outside of the top 4. They stormed back for the rest of the season, and ultimately won the premiership. So who knows? We could put egg in our faces again, and they'll do the bloody three-peat. But yeah, we will wait and see for this one. One more game, Lucas. I didn't pay attention to this one either. I don't know about you. St Kilda and GWS at Marvel Stadium. Yeah, this was another one where I think they had to push back because of the Socceroos game. The St Kilda, under huge pressure for this one. They get the win by 8 points. Back on the winners board. Season probably still alive for them, but GWS, they're in strife. They're in strife at the moment. It's just back to square one with Adam Kingsley. And is he getting the message through? Is he getting the message through with this team? And has what do you say? Players like Toby Green probably wanting to leave and come to Geelong have something to do with that as well. You could make an argument for the Gold Coast Suns why they're not playing, why they're not doing well at the moment. A few players they want to leave, but back to this one as well. It's just like, you think their season is done, GWS. Like, it's going to be hard for them to make up some ground in this one. This was I tipped the Giants for this one. This was a must-win game for them, but it's not their year. It's not the year, and I do think their premiership window is closing.
I think it was a must-win for both teams. I picked St Kilda in this one barely, and they won barely. But we talk about Sydney not winning without Gordon, right? So GWS haven't got Tom Green. Right, they're really struggling without him, and it's unacceptable because they've got other players around him. They've got Toby Green there. They've got Jesse Hogan up forward.
They bought Clayton Oliver.
And Clayton Oliver's had a good season, in my opinion. I think he's had a really good season. Yeah. They've got Sam Taylor, down back, one of the best defenders in the league. So they've got fantastic plays in the right position. Almost in every position, Sam Taylor down back, Clayton Oliver in the midfield, Toby Green, utility, forward/mid, Jesse Hogan forward. But I just think this was a really poor result. No matter who lost, I think it was a poor result. But I don't think the message is getting through. I think there's players that have probably checked out or want to go elsewhere. Callum Ideen, I think it's Iden. He had the job on he had the job down back on Liam Ryan. And Liam Ryan just had an absolute field day on him, and Adam Kingsley didn't even bother to make a change. That's pretty dumb, by a coach. That's very smart. Got good pedigree. I found that a little bit bamboozled there. But yeah, St Kilda did what they had to do. If they were to make finals, this is a game where they should win. And they did. Wasn't convincing, but Silvani's probably their best player they've got in the recruit. He's had a good year, Silvani, to be fair.
Good game, career best year.
So Ryan Marshall was average again. Tom DeConey, average again. It's just what they've brought. They're just not getting the results, but maybe this is a step in the right direction. They should have bet Sydney. That's more the coach to blame for that one. And then they've done well against the Giants. Not good enough by the Giants, and St Kilda need to improve outside of Marvel, where they seem to also get a lot of their wins.
Yeah, you are right there. Alrighty, that is it for the footy. Let's move on to the main attraction of the event, ladies and gentlemen. It is the FIFA World Cup. So what do you want to do, Lucas? Do you want to talk about the Socceroos game first and then talk the rest, or do you just want to do
We'll go through it. We'll go through game by game, but we will. Yep. Yeah, we will talk about the Socceroos. We might as well talk about the Socceroos. Socceroos next year.
Yep. All right. Well, let's do that then. So I'll just get the other screen up. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I thought since we'll talk about each game, we've got the power of FOTMob here, which I generally use in for my Liverpool videos as well. Very good app, very good website. FOTMob. It's got all the football leagues all around the world. I like it better than the Premier League and A-League app.
Yeah, well, since the teams are in order, we might as well do the teams in order first, and then we'll work our way down. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Well, let's get into it. So the opener was between Mexico and South Africa. For this one of the co-hosts for the tournament. We had red cards galore. We had 3 red cards for this one. South Africa were down to 9 men. One of the Mexican players got sent off as well, but it was Mexico who were 2-0 winners in this one. Yes, he was good for Sweden. We will talk about him, Giselenko. Just hold your horses, my friend. Hold your horses. South Korea, I think you watched this one, Lucas. They were down 1-0 against Czechia. Son Heung-min just kept hitting it. He just couldn't hit it at the back of the net. And all of a sudden, out of the sky, they come back as 2-1 winners. I saw the highlights on that one. That was fantastic. Canada, one of the other co-hosts, 1-1 draw against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Apologies if I can't pronounce that.
Bosnia, just Bosnia.
Well, just Bosnia. We'll just say Bosnia.
But Czechia. I'm just going to say Czech Republic. The hell with it.
Czech Republic. I mean, you got and the other co-host, the USA, 4-1 winners over Paraguay. I watched that game from start to finish as well, and I'm thinking, oh my God, Christian Pulisic. Who was that striker? I'm trying to get. I'll get him up actually. He was pretty damn good as well. Balogun, Fullerene Balogun. He was absolutely lethal from Monaco. They got more European players into the team as well. I'll just get this comment back up. I reckon. Was it a Mexican referee? I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. France is Jezelenko's fave. They have the best team on paper, in my opinion. That's a bit debatable. That's a bit debatable. I don't know. I don't know. I think well, my pick for the World Cup, Spain, for this one. They are playing tomorrow morning for that one. Where are you? Oh, geez. I'm trying to get the thing. But yeah, 4-1 winners over Paraguay. Qatar 1-1 draw against Switzerland. That was a sort of game. Brazil 1-1 draw against Morocco for this game. Oh, we're losing Lucas.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, geez.
No, I'm still here. Keep going. No, I'm off screen. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, all right.
Keep going.
Brazil, just a team that I think they're going to be the underachievers this year, if truth be told. Like, they could definitely top their group, no doubt about it, but I just probably can't see them go past the knockout stages for this one. And given the amount of talent they have, Neymar, I don't know why he's still in the team for this one. He didn't play. He's supposed to play in the next game. But Morocco, they look like another dark horse as well, like what Flash says. Morocco are very capable. They did make the semi-final in the last World Cup against Qatar. Haiti and Scotland. Scotland are 1-0 winners there. Scotland's first World Cup since 1998. Yeah, very good to see Scotland on there. They could be a dark horse as well, potentially. They could be a dark horse as well. How funny would that be if they beat England in the final? That would be absolutely nuts. But
there'll be more right in England.
The main event here, and we'll talk about this a bit more. The Socceroos, Australia, 2-0 winners over Turkey. They didn't rate us at all. They absolutely did not rate us at all coming in to this game. Well, I'll be honest. I thought we weren't gonna stand a chance at this game. I said probably Turkey 2-1. We'll probably score an early goal, and then Turkey will come in comfortably with this one. Oh, we got 2 Lucases at the moment.
Oh wow, gee. All right. Oh no.
Gee. Oh, we have technical difficulties here.
Oh. All right.
God.
Remove.
I'm removing you. Okay, we good? Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah,
we are back. We are back.
Finally, yeah.
Are you
nothing to do with my phone. Nothing to do with the battery. There's a technical. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Where's the
banner?
Oh no, it's gone. I had a banner somewhere reminded to charge your phone.
No. I removed. No, I deleted it because I did charge my phone. So I have charged my phone. No problems with the phone today. I can tell you that right now.
Wow.
So yeah, Australia and Turkey, Kyri.
Yep. Anyways, back to this one. I saw the starting 11 for this one. Obviously, Captain Matt Ryan was dropped, our starting goalkeeper. Jackson Irvine out of the 11 as well. I'm thinking, oh, geez, what is Tony Popovic doing? Like, look, I'm all for youth for playing in this game, but in a danger game against a European powerhouse like Turkey, I'm not sure about this one. Like, but gee, did he prove us wrong? And it certainly paid off for this one.
Yep.
I was very excited to see Nesteri Irankunda start in this game. And, you know, for many years I've seen him play at Adelaide United. He's an Adelaide boy.
Yep.
Scoring
Parafield
goals.
Gardens.
Parafield Gardens boy. I didn't go to Parafield Gardens, by the way. I'm a private school boy. But from scoring goals at High Marsh Stadium to now scoring on the world stage, absolutely electric. Absolutely brought out the house down. Yes, good point. No, as is Bahic starting in this one too. So good shout right there. I expected him to start in this one in the midfield as well. Lucas being a shadow. He's been a
I'm
shadow.
sorry. I'll try.
But yeah, let's talk about Nestor Irankunda. How good was he? But his pace, he absolutely given the defenders nightmares. Beats his man, curls it into the right hand corner. 1-0 Australia, doing the signature Tim Cahill boxing celebration. He becomes the youngest scorer for Australia in a FIFA World Cup at the age of 20. Turkey had so many chances. They were shooting from outside of the penalty area, just kept going over the crossbar. But when it tried to go on target, in comes Patrick Beach. He had the assignment to fill in as our starting goalkeeper. Save after save after save.
Yep.
He was an absolute colossus, Patrick Beach, the 22-year-old young man from Melbourne City. And I'll tell you what, I don't think he'll be back at the A-League next season after this tournament. European clubs, Asian clubs, whatever. Patrick Beach, remember the name. He's probably the most hated man in Turkey right now. But Connor Metcalf drills it in from outside the box to make it 2-0. Game over. Australia 2, Turkey 0. What a win. What a win. Yeah, 5 excellent current Melbourne City boys in this game, including first choice keeper Beach. Yeah, Jordan Boss, he played in this one too. He was quite good as well. He played as he played as the left wing back. But yeah, 3 South Australians in this team. Nesteri Irankunda, Mohamed Toure, who played as the number 9. Awa Mabil, he was on the bench. He didn't play in this one, but I do expect him to get a cameo at some stage. So I could be forgetting. Paul Izzo, second choice goalkeeper. He did play for Adelaide United. He's playing somewhere in Europe now. But yeah, it's a great time to be a football supporter in Australia. I like saying football more than soccer. But that's just me. But for everyone else, a soccer fan in Australia, and yeah, I think we've been underestimated too much.
Yeah, it was.
You, on the other hand, you were barracking for the Turks, for your man from Real Madrid.
No, hang on. Now that's far from it. We do have a boy from Real Madrid that played for Turkey, Gulia. Didn't have his Real Madrid boots on, had his Turkish boots on. So no Turkish delight with that one. Yes. Before the game, we all know Turkey, they ran their mouth. No, well, we're going to dominate them. Yeah, you might have done that with the possession, but you've done, all that matters is putting the ball in the net, and you did it 0 times, and we did it twice. So that's what matters. Oh, Irakunda, absolutely fantastic goal. Long ball over the top. He's got the pace. It reminded me, when I saw Toure and Irakunda, it reminded me of Real Madrid with Ronaldo, Bale, and Benzema on the counter-attack. Just absolutely just going past defenders. I remember that Bayern Munich game where we set up shop against Pep's team, and we just counter-attacked them for fun. Just reminded me of that. Absolutely fantastic finish by Nestor Irakunde. Very good. We went up 1-0, and then Turkey were taking some risks, shooting outside the box, probably doing nothing with it. Had a couple of chances though. They did have some chances. I remember the dry volley in the box, and hit it straight to the keeper. So that was a huge chance. Australia's defence was absolutely sensational, wasn't it? That was their main. If you're going to park the bus like that, you better have a bloody good defence. And we had that. What's his name? Harry Sukar.
Harry Sudden. He was captain for this game as well.
Yeah. He was he was absolutely fantastic. Big Harry.
Colossus, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, fully deserved, which means, Kyri, which means we only need to draw against USA and Paraguay. Now, we did this last World Cup, didn't we? We won our first game, and I think we drew the last two.
No, we lost to France.
Yep.
We drew to, I can't remember, it was some random South American
Denmark.
team. Denmark. I thought we beat Denmark our last game.
Yeah, we played Denmark. Who was the other game? Was it Peru?
Peru. I think we drew against Peru, and then Matthew Leckie got us over the line against Denmark in this one. This was a game without Matthew Leckie as well. So yeah, we need 2 points at least to advance through. I'm feeling confident against the US in the next game. They're another team that are absolutely talking their mouths off.
Yeah.
If we could beat Turkey, park the bus, counter-attack when we need to, I think anything's possible, Lucas. I think anything's. Yeah. I'm not saying we're going to go all the way and win the fucking thing, but dare to dream. We could get to the round of 16 because it's obviously 48 teams now. We have to go to the round of 32 first. I think we could get to the round of 16 again. Depends who we get. If we get like a top South American or a top European team, but who knows? Who knows? Like if we go all the way to the round of 16 and go down to penalties against like a team like I don't know, a Spain or a France or an Argentina.
Russia did that the last World Cup.
Yeah,
they knocked out Spain in penalties.
Who knows?
Yeah,
who knows? They could. We could face fucking Brazil and Gabriel could miss a fucking penalty again. But
he could.
As you can see here with we're thinking of you, Mars.
Yep.
But
he's got his Italian jumps on Mars.
But as you can see with the stats here, obviously Turkey dominated. They had a lot more of the ball with 72%. And they had obviously more shots and shots on target and shots on target as well. But like what's who was it? Either first time feature or what's his one of the guys in the chat. You can have 30 shots on goal. But if you're not clinical enough, that could cost you. And we were clinical enough. And flash movie trivia: USA vulnerable in the centre halves, defending the channels. We could expose that. We could absolutely expose that. The pace from Nestori or Kunda. I think he's going to be a nightmare for defenders once he gets on his bike. Good luck. Absolutely good luck. And I sincerely mean it as well. And mind you, we also got Mohamed Touré as well, who could play as a number 9, could play out wide. Matthew Leckie, all these sort of
Mobile. We got him. He can come off the bench, go on either side.
Oh, how good would Away Mobile, man, come off there as well. Tete Yengi, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, Tete Yengi as well. We've got a cavalry full of attackers, Lucas, and this is a potential to be, one of the best Socceroos teams at the moment as well. Like if we play with the right game style, the right mindset, I think we could cause a few teams some headaches.
It would be disaster if we didn't make the next round from here. It'd be a disaster. Total 100%. Flop.
And I said, and like I said we'd lose Turkey 2-1. We put up a valiant effort, but the Turks, they were the more polished team. And you know what? They are on paper, they are the more polished team. They'll bounce back against Paraguay. I'm sure they will. But it's like Tony Popovic, I've underestimated him, Lucas. I absolutely underestimated him. Like and the And these tactics is what won him the Asian Cup at the with the Western Sydney
Yeah.
Wanderers 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
but we will see. We will see with this one. The next game the Socceroos will be playing will be against the United States. That's going to be on Saturday morning, 4:30 a.m. here in Adelaide time. So wherever that is for you for that one, and that will be played at the Seattle Seahawks Stadium for this one. We will move on to the rest of the fixture.
Australia. I'll be damned. Look at this country. You are gay. There it is, Australia.
Oh, now I don't think you are gay are playing in this World Cup. I think they got knocked out in the club qualifiers. I would have loved to use that.
They're playing. They're playing.
Oh, they are. Are they playing?
I swear Uruguay's through. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
They have to be, surely. Yes, they are. They got Saudi Arabia 7:30 tomorrow morning. So
well, I can't wait to use that sound going forward in this World Cup, especially if they win it.
Who knows? We might play Uruguay in the knockout stages again. Be 2005 for all over.
Oh yeah,
that one too.
Right.
So,
yes.
Who knows?
Love to see that.
Gee, who's going to be the John Aloisi for this one too? So, moving on, we got four games that happened today. This is one of my favourite teams. I like watching, particularly because of one player. You know who I'm talking about, Jezelenko. You know who I'm bloody talking about.
Oh my God!
I'm going to get him up right now. This man here, Florian Wirtz, 6 minutes in, gets an assist for the opening goal as well. I'm telling you, Arne Slot was the problem. Arne Slot was the problem. You look what Florian Wirtz can do at the moment. Just he finds pocket of space. He does absolute magic. The roam to freedom, roaming around with freedom for this one. I'm backing him to have a massive, massive tournament. And why Liverpool spent the mega bucks to get this man as well. Florian Wirtz, what a shift. He was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Germany, 7-1 winners over Curacao. Absolute demolition job. Kai Havertz scored a couple of goals. One of them was a penalty. But yeah, they did what they had to do for this one. And they could be my pick for the World Cup as well. I'll tell you this: they are a dark horse for the World Cup as well. The other, yeah. Hopefully he could shine under Iraola. 100% Jezelenko, 100%. I reckon he will. I reckon he will. But there's a few other Liverpool boys that are certainly going to shine under Iraola, and that certainly was the case. We'll speak about the Netherlands and.
Yes.
Gee whiz. This game felt like I was watching a Liverpool game under Arne Slot. Felt like a slot ball game, Lucas. Like, but if you're a neutral, this would have been an absolute classic. I think this is game of the tournament. At the moment, Netherlands were up 1-0. Virgil van Dijk, incredible header. But the Japanese, they don't give up. They absolutely do not give up. They don't go down without a fight. Japan, and it was right at the death. They snatched a point for this one from the Netherlands. Ryan Gravenberg, he was really good as well. He got himself a couple of assists. Much better in that number 8 position. I hope Iraola does that a lot more at Liverpool, but there's one player that hasn't really changed, and that's Cody Gakpo. He absolutely stunk the gaffer up. You know, too predictable. Didn't really offer much into the attack. Always cutting inside with his right foot. But who knows? And potentially we could have seen Wataru Endo from Japan as well. He was ruled out of the World Cup, unfortunately, and he said he was going to retire internationally in this one as well. So I'm gutted we didn't see Wataru Endo for this one, but yeah, this was a classic game to watch, unless you are a Liverpool and Netherlands fan. Yeah, Gakpo the Crab, absolutely useless.
There's been some good results from the two Asian clubs. South Korea upsetting Czech Republic 2-1. Japan going toe-to-toe with Netherlands. They've got a good squad. A very good pedigree, Japan. They always do well in World Cups, don't they? They always go through to the next round. Very strong, probably the strongest country in Asia, behind Korea, and I'm counting Australia in that as well. They've got good players throughout the whole park. Their depth is very good, along with a lot of J League players. Incidentally, the J League is still going on while the World Cup is on, so you probably don't like that either, Kyri, but at least you get some club football. But Japan, the Blue Samurai, as they're called, they've got a tough group, but you know they're known for getting into the next round, and we know what could happen from there. They haven't really. I remember South Korea when they hosted it back in 2001, Kyri. They went very deep, which surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, they knocked out Italy as well, and that was a really good Italian team.
It did. So Japan haven't had that deep of a run yet. Probably the only thing that's probably missing from them, but they do qualify a lot. I think the last 6-7 World Cups they've been in, they've qualified for the next round. So very strong. Remember that game we played them in Germany? I think it was in Germany where we won 3-2. They actually qualified for the next round in that one as well. Very good players, good technical players. J League. J League's a very technical league compared to other leagues around the world. They'll do well, Japan, and hopefully their next game will be at a more appropriate time so I can actually watch a whole game. But we'll see with that one next week.
Yeah, Gizelenko, what about Minamino? He used to play for us too. Yeah, well, I had a look at the squad, and unfortunately, he didn't make it at all. So I'm quite surprised, actually, Takumi Minamino.
He's from Monaco, isn't he?
He's playing at Monaco now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, quite stunned that he's not playing.
That is surprising. He's a good player.
He was a really handy player for us as well. Like, not the best, but in the League Cup and FA Cup games, he was really, really good. I absolutely had a soft spot for Takumi Minamino. Dutch fans are a lot of fun. Hope they go deep in the tournament. Yeah, they do bring a good vibe, don't they? With the orange wall and all that sort of stuff, and just like the German fans, they got the saxophone guy as well. Gee, that'd be absolutely fun to go to. I need to make a trip for a European tournament or a World Cup game. Yeah, World Cup.
Didn't one Turkish fan caught your eye? The blonde?
Oh yeah. But was she real though? Was the hair real? Was the teeth real and all of that?
I don't think she was from Turkey. She was supporting the colours, but definitely blonde bombshell.
Moving on. Pardon me. Moving on to the next one. Ivory Coast, 1-0 winner over Ecuador. I didn't pay attention in this one, but a mad Manchester United player won it at the death. Diamonde.
Oh, that'd be right.
He was absolutely electric in this game. I heard as well. Liverpool, whatever it takes, spend the money, get him over to Anfield. Who does Ecuador have? They have Caicedo from Chelsea, don't they? Yeah. But good on Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire as they're called. I'm still trying to get used to how the other teams are pronounced as well. I don't know about you, Lucas. I just call Turkey a turkey. Yeah. Hot mama. Oh, she definitely wasn't a MILF, that's for sure.
Australia. I'll be damned. Look at this country. You are gay.
Moving on to the last game of action for the day. Sweden 5-1 winners over
Pushing our
Tunisia.
luck with that, maybe.
Another
yes.
another player who, well, you know who I'm talking about, who we broke the British transfer record for this one. Alexander Isak couldn't really get going in his first season for Liverpool, but right now, holy shit, he was absolutely lethal. He kicked the second goal in this one. Oh, it was about 60 yards out. Oh, the keeper couldn't have done anything there. Absolutely lethal. It was the glimpses of when he was playing for Newcastle. Alexander Isak. He looks much sharper at the moment. Victor Gyökeres, he was pretty good as well. He did more than what he did in the Champions League final for Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres. So Mars, you're watching this, Mars. I'm sorry, man, but yeah, the legend of Zlatan alive and well, absolutely. Yeah, Sweden, they could be another team as well. They could be absolutely another team as well. If you got Isak and Gyökeres firing up, defenders nightmares. But yeah, really, I enjoyed this game. I watched this on my lunch break at work. Yeah, well done to the IKEA team.
No, talk about blonde bombshells. They're women. They also, they also bring their fans. Those Nordic clubs, Denmark and all that, and Norway. So if you're into that kind of stuff, team to watch out for if you like that kind
I'll
of
tell
stuff.
you honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
That's it. That is it. Woo! But I'm still going to Japan and getting a Japanese woman. Fuck it. But anyway,
give me a sweet Zara Larson if you're watching.
Yeah.
Call me.
Ooh.
Call me.
For sure. Absolutely.
She won't be watching this, but you never know. You never know. It's you know, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna put that. I might put that song. I might put. See, I did with winning songs. We might put up winning anthems. It's going to be a lot of fucking national anthems we're going to put up, but we'll do it for the next one.
Well, I was thinking of putting like the FIFA World Cup song for this one as well. But I thought I'll probably get a copyright strike. But who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, very impressive win by Sweden in this game. But that's all the. We'll do a quick preview of the games that is happening tomorrow. We got the heavyweights in Spain. They are playing Cape Verde tomorrow, 1:30 a.m.
Where's Cape Verde? Where was that?
Oh, damn it! Where is Cape Verde? Have they played a World Cup before?
I don't know. Isn't that near the
Cape Verde,
Jamaica and all that?
Cape Verde it's a volcanic island in the central Atlantic Ocean, roughly 600 kilometers off the coast of West Africa.
Fair enough.
So, wow. But, it's like, but
how
how
they qualify?
Who knows? And yet fucking Italy can't qualify, But let's check out this. Let's check out the Spain squad. Check this out. Hold up. Where's Lamine Yamal?
No, he's not playing.
What do you mean he's not playing?
Not playing. He didn't get picked.
What do you mean he didn't get picked? Bullshit.
He didn't get picked.
No way. Hold up.
I don't know. Do some history. I don't think he got picked.
I must be living under a rock.
I don't think...
No, he did get picked. Oh, hamstring.
Is he injured?
He's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
Fuck. He's injured. He's not playing this game tomorrow.
Oh,
Fuck. I was going to glaze on Lamine Yamal, but oh well.
I can't do that. I thought they didn't pick him. I thought he wasn't playing.
No. He's playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal, man. But I mean, you could go. You're more of a La Liga person. I'll let you go off with this.
Well, I'm not going to go through each one of the fucking individuals, but we know where they come from. Coracella from Chelsea. He's now signed with Real Madrid. Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So they've picked him up for 70 million. Pedri, the Barcelona playmaker. Keeper Simon from La Liga. They've got Laporte. He's actually French, by the way. He played for the French national team for a bit. Plays in Saudi Arabia with Ronaldo for Al Nassr. So he's coming off a title. We all know about Rodri. Their striker, Isabella, who played for Real Sociedad in La Liga. Completely butchered that. That's a strange one for me. Not really a centre for more of a winger type player. But that's how they've gone for behind the striker. One big name that we haven't seen here is Alves from Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Another one we haven't seen. So he must be injured as well. Real Madrid also put in $150 million bid for him as well. With Atletico saying no chance, you got to at least go up to 200 million if you want him pried away from Atletico. If I'm not mistaken, Kyri, he might actually be Brazilian. Alves, I think he might be Brazilian.
I think he might be as well. That's let me look him up.
You might need to look that up. Let's have a look at this.
No, he's Argentina.
Argentina. Oh, Argentina. Wow. So they've got a really good striker as well. It's not. There's one big standout in this Real Madrid team. In this Spain team, and it's not Real Madrid. There's not one Real Madrid player, not counting Kukuleo, who's from Chelsea. But apart from that, there's no Real Madrid players. Not one. Yeah, which is really, really surprising.
A lot of Barcelona players. I mean, that 2010 Spain team that won the World Cup, all Barcelona, Real Madrid sort of players. Yeah, I do find that surprising as well. That was the absolute. I call you got the dream team of the basketball. I call that the dream team in the world game. And here's an interesting fact, actually. Spain haven't won a World Cup knockout match since lifting the trophy in 2010. That's quite fascinating. That's quite fascinating. So, pressure will be on them. The
last World Cup, I think they got knocked out by Russia in penalties. So that was really disappointing. But no Real Madrid influences in this game because that 2010, you know it by heart. You know the defenders Pirlo, PK, David Villa up front, Busquets, Xavi, Ramos, Casillas goalkeeper, Pedro. Remember Pedro as well.
Xavi Alonso.
Xavi Alonso. So it was basically Real Madrid and Barcelona. That's how strong they were in that league. They're just beating everybody. Iniesta scored that fantastic goal against Netherlands in that final after extra time to win them the game, win them the World Cup. And then they won they did the double. So they won the European Championships and the FIFA World Cup twice.
And they'll be looking to do that as well because they won the Euros in 2024. They're looking to doing the double again.
They did. So maybe that's a good omen for them.
Yeah, but lots to like about this Spanish team. They will get the job done against the Cabo Verde, but the question is how much? What is the margin going to be in this one?
Oh, it could be 11-1. It could be 11-1. It could be 3-0. Depending how ruthless Spain want to get. And in World Cups, goal difference is a big thing. So yeah, I think whoever plays this team is going to want to be scoring a lot of goals for their goal difference. So I probably would say 11-1. I'm going to put 11-1. That's a big score. That's a massive score. But we said when we extended the World Cup to 64, there was a lot of complaints saying, we're going to get a lot of games where teams are going to dominate, like like the Germany game. I think that's just part and parcel of it. You just got to accept that. If you're going to extend the World Cup, you just got to accept these results will happen. So I'll probably go 11-1 Spain. See how we go. That's factual score.
It's a futsal score. Well, I'm going to say either 7-1 or 8-1 for this one. But the next few games are Belgium against Egypt. Mohamed Salah playing this one as well. We know he's not a Liverpool. Well, technically, he's still a Liverpool player. The contract hasn't expired yet, so I'll be cheering on for him. Saudi Arabia against Uruguay and Iran against New Zealand. Interesting, that one with Iran.
It is.
Is that game in the US? Let me check. It is. It is at the Los Angeles Stadium. So,
of course, Iran are playing in the US.
Who knows? We will see if that game goes ahead for this one. But that's going to be it for the World Cup. We will go to the rest of the sport, but I think for the next few weeks for the Monday Funday Show, it is going to be a World Cup edition as well. Moving on to the basketball. Commiserations, Gizelenko. I'm sorry, mate, but the New York Knicks, they are the NBA champions for the 2025-26 season. They win the series over the San Antonio Spurs in 5 games, 4 games to 1. And Jalen Brunson, he is the finals MVP, 45 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds in Game 5 as well. Killer instinct, clutch sort of player. And massive reason, along with Karl Anthony Towns, but Jalen Brunson, massive reason why he got the Knicks over the line in this one. Yeah, Gizelenko's not happy at the moment.
Human.
But congrats to the Knicks players and coaches. But they were obviously the better team all season as well. I'm not a fan of the fan base as well, Gizelenko. They bloody burnt a bus. Oh, they lit a bus on fire. Could you?
What do they think they're fucking? What do they think they're the Paris Riders? Are they?
Oh, geez. But apparently there were gunshots as well. Like, someone shot their foot. I don't know if that's true. But I heard that on SEN this morning.
Oh, we definitely condone that.
But it's but look, 53 years without a championship. It is a long time. In not just basketball, but in sport in general. Their last championship was obviously in 1973. Decades of mediocrity. And one of the most storied franchises in basketball as well. But Gizelenko, oh, he's right. Yeah, a kid got shot. Fuck, Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of their fans either. But the San Antonio Spurs, obviously,
awful, man. I think all their games are up by 10 points. Every single one of their games are up by 10 points.
Yeah, obviously.
Come on, you got to close that out.
Game 4, they were up as much as 29 points of that. They should have won that one as well, but. Yeah, they've back to the drawing board for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama, he's absolutely hurting at the moment. Especially I saw in the press conferences, but De'Aaron Fox, I think he'll go. probably the coach might get the sack as well. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. If Coach Popovich, if he's back and healthy, I'll bring him out of retirement. I'd absolutely would bring him out of retirement for this one. But yeah, second youngest team in finals history. But yeah, it's just so many errors left, right, and center. Fox could go back to the fucking bin of where he came from. He'd absolutely go off it. I was going off at De'Aaron Fox as well, Chiselic. I'm like, you are trash, man. You are trash. You know? And I've seen terrible point guards over the years as well, but this guy didn't know what he was fucking doing. Like, I'll tell you who they need.
China.
I'll tell you who they need, Lucas. They need Bryce Cotton. They need Bryce Cotton.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? We'll give you Bryce Cotton.
Well, I think Bryce Cotton's actually playing in another league now.
He is. Is he?
I think they do that, don't they? They go somewhere and.
Oh, yeah, they do. Hang on. We're going off topic here, ladies and gentlemen. Puerto Rico.
There you go.
He's playing over there. Well, yeah, because you got to get fit somehow over the off season.
Yeah, you got to get fit
and all that.
Just doesn't get injured. That's what we hope. Don't get injured.
Yeah, a lot of the NBL players they play in they play in the local state league teams as well.
Yeah,
you've got the West Adelaide Bearcats, the Woodville Warriors, whatever I think they're still called that. In Victoria, you've got the Melbourne Tigers, all those sort of teams. But Bryce Cotton's in Puerto Rico. But back to the NBA. Yeah, look, good on the Knicks. Well-deserved team. And here's a stat for you, Lucas. The last 8 teams, last 8 years, we've had different NBA champions. Like the last team to go back to win consecutive titles was the Golden State Warriors.
Of course.
In 2017 and 2018. But since then, we have not had a repeating champion for this one.
Haven't had a dynasty.
We haven't had a dynasty. I do think OKC might win it again, but I reckon the Spurs, if they get their shit together, I reckon it's another Spurs dynasty up and coming as well. Like the Knicks, yes, they won this year, but they had a golden run to the finals. Let's be honest. Boston was probably their only challenger. They fucking choked against Philly. Stood no chance against the Knicks. And then they faced the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Cavs, they're severely overrated. And Detroit, they're not ready yet. Like they had a golden run. They had a golden run to the finals. And if only the Celtics had their shit together and all of that, I reckon they would have. I reckon they would have challenged the Knicks.
There's I've got it on good authority that Giannis will go to Boston.
Yeah, he has been linked to the Celtics, and I know in the Champions League final, they had a graphic on, and it said Giannis Antetokounmpo, Boston Celtics forward. So, yeah, who knows? But yeah, that is it for the basketball. We're going to move on.
No hope for the Heat and the Bulls next year.
Oh well, look, the Bulls. The Bulls have landed the 4th pick in the NBA draft, so I'm very happy with that. Just rebuild around Josh Giddey and Matas Buzelis in this one. Still the hunt for a new coach, but I think things are going to be okay for Chicago. In terms of other teams like Golden State Warriors, I think they're done in my opinion. I don't know why Steve
Kerr on from the coach
is sticking around. Like, who else? The LA Lakers. I think they're finished as well. In my opinion,
I don't think LeBron will stay.
LeBron won't stay. I won't be surprised if he goes back to the Cavs for one more season.
I reckon he might go to. I reckon he might go to Boston.
Nah, I don't think so. Celtics fans hate him with guts. They hate his guts. The Boston Celtics fans. Who else? Yeah, I mean,
He'd want to go to a playoff team.
Yeah, Denver Nuggets. I don't know where they're going at the moment. Massive waste of talent. Nikola Jokic, poor bloke. Yeah,
Maybe to Detroit. LeBron to Detroit.
nah, no way, no chance, no chance. Oh, yeah, young and upcoming team, but I reckon he might go to the Cavs. One last run.
Yeah.
But
Well,
what
you could
about
just go
you?
to Golden State.
Oh, geez, yeah, and do the bloody the one last dance. That could have happened in 2018. He could have played with Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. So,
Durant, is it? I heard that he might be leaving as well.
Yeah, I heard he's been linked to the New York Knicks. He wants to win a championship over there. So he's always linked.
I'm surprised he wasn't linked with fucking PSG after they won the Champions League.
Yeah. But I know we need to talk about rugby, but in other basketball news, James Harden, he's been in a bit of strife.
Yeah.
He's been in a bit of strife, the only shooting he's done in the playoffs, but it's not on the court.
Yeah, it's about time they picked it. They picked him up for carrying. So yeah, James Harden. Yeah, don't know who was that. Jay Morant. Didn't Jay Morant used to do that as well?
Morant. Yeah.
Yeah, guns in his car and.
Yeah, we'll go through some of the comments. Could he go to the Nuggets? No, personally, I don't think so. Why would you go there? They're in the dumps at the moment. Giselenko says LeBron to the Spurs. Imagine LeBron and Victor Wembanyama. Could you bloody believe that? He'll stay in Hollywood, but play for the Clippers. Yeah, again, why would you play for a trash franchise? Olympiakos won the Eurobasket as well. That was a good result. No, good on him. Good on the Greeks. Garden. Oh, Harden.
The Harding. Gee, we got unmatched territory here.
Oh, jeez. Unmatched territory. Moving on to the rugby league, we'll go through this a bit quickly. Rabbitohs 48-6, massive winners over the Brisbane Broncos. The whiteout game for them as well, purely for different reasons though. One of their former players diagnosed with M&D, so great cause for them for this one, and they inspirational victory for this game. The Dolphins 48-10 winners over the Sydney Roosters. Warriors in a nail biter, they lost to the Sharks 8-10. Eels 15-12 winners over the Raiders, and the West Tigers 36-28 over the Gold Coast Titans. And Tigers bounced back after that 68-point hiding. I don't know what is Benji Marshall the coach for this one?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah. Well, whatever Benji Marshall did, certainly worked there as well. We've also got the State of Origin coming up this week. Game 2, which is going to be at the MCG on Wednesday night. New South Wales lead the series 1-0, so it's now or never for Queensland.
They really should have won game 1.
They should have won. They should have won game 1. I do think Ponga getting sent off in that first game, they completely lost structure after that. But Billy Slater just played like a prime roster boss. Shut up shop after being 20 points up for this one. You think, we'll play safe. We'll hold the game out. No, you gotta be ruthless. You gotta put the foot down for this game. Absolutely show no mercy. But who knows? Obviously, New South Wales will take great confidence out of game 1, and the Blues win the next game, then the series will be over. And and I'll get you a stat actually as well, which favors the Blues.
They used to get a lot of good Queensland support Melbourne because half their stars played for the Melbourne Storm, like
for the
Cooper Cronk.
Melbourne Storm, correct.
Well, not so much Cooper Cronk, so Cameron Smith, Billy Slater.
Yeah, I've got it right here. So New South Wales, they hold a 4-1 head-to-head advantage over Queensland at the MCG. And the last win Queensland had at the MCG was in 1995. So it has been 31 years. The recent encounter was New South Wales defeating Queensland 22 to 12.
So we've had State of Origins in MCG. We've had one in Perth. We don't get them in Adelaide Oval. They skip Adelaide Oval.
We do. No. We did it. We did in 2023.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then in 2020 as well during COVID. But no, I do agree. I think we're getting it next year in 2027. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But yeah, I went to the one in 2023. That was the first game as well. That was a really good game. I absolutely enjoyed it. My first and only rugby league game live as well. What a way to do it, to go to State of Origin. So, but yeah, we will see. We'll go in this one. I'll let you take over a couple of segments for you. The Formula One in Barcelona. Lewis Hamilton took out the Grand Prix in Spain.
Yeah, surprise winner, Lewis Hamilton. Ferrari, not had the best season. It's been dominated by the German rivals, Merc or Mercedes. So yeah, a very surprising result. Oscar Piastri, just not his season, unfortunately. Had a good chance last year, and McLaren really screwed him over a little bit, which is expected. McLaren, British manufacturer, British driver, Lando Norris. That was always going to happen. So yeah, Oscar, you can probably rule out Oscar. And yeah, surprising win for Lewis Hamilton. He's not going to win the title. He's too far back. But yeah, another race win for him. Maybe he'll turn a corner for Ferrari. And the Merc teams just had a bad day. So up at Barcelona. But yeah, interesting that one. So with MotoGP, no MotoGP this week, so we haven't got a banner. Yeah.
All right. And the cricket, Ben Stokes has been sacked as English captain. Yeah. So is he sacked for this series, or was this for good now?
I think he's sacked for this series. Joe Root will temporarily take. So if you put the word temporarily, that means they do plan to either get Ben Stokes back as captain or to find someone else moving forward. Joe Root has been a captain, and he personally said it was a burden for him. He didn't like it. And he's the captain again. Ben Stokes has a habit of going to nightclubs and getting into fights. And this time he took Ben Duckett with him, and Ben Duckett, they went to a bar and they met some rugby guys from the English national team, and they thought they can punch above their weight with the guy.
The bloody Ramsgate in England.
Yeah, it did. And they learned out very quickly they were little lightweights in a heavyweight battle. So the disobeyed team orders. They said you can't go out. You can go out, but don't have a drink. And they had a drink, and they didn't come back to their homes or hotels until 4 or 5 a.m. And then the news got it. Game over. New Zealand, there's still a series going on. It's been a long break, which is weird. They've got New Zealand in test number 2. I think starts this week, later in the week. And Joe Root will be their captain.
I'll pick your brain a bit more. I've added a new banner. Bangladesh versus Australia. I believe Australia won their last ODI there, but Bangladesh win the series 2-1.
Yeah, disappointing performance by Australia. Carried by scrubs in the team. Just teams have played on reputation and not form. Connolly made a good 100 in the last game. Yesterday made a big 100. Made 149. So good for him. Labuschagne again, another fail, another 28 off of 40. Terrible, dreadful. They can get out of there. Their next game is in Australia next month in the winter up in Mackay and Darwin. I'll be hoping to go to that one in Mackay. Tickets are not for sale yet, but I can't wait to wear my Hawaiian shirt and to sit in the Great Barrier Reef stadium, and I might actually go into the ocean line and have a swim in that beach down there. Just be careful of the marine stingers, Kyri. What do you call them? The jellyfish.
I knew you were going to say that. Watch out for stingrays as well while you're at it too.
Yeah. The blue bottles, the iracundays, be careful of those, and of course the shark, because when there's a dickhead's border in the ocean, there's got to be a shark hanging about, waiting for that surfer to fall off his board, and then fucking chop dead. So not that we condone it, not that we want that to happen. Yeah. Not that we want that to happen, but that's where they live. So you'd think all these surfers would have a brain, no. Be careful of shark. We've actually had a few in Sydney as well the last week. So all seriousness. So up at Bondi Beach, I think one was only 30 meters away from the shoreline, which is not that far at all.
Yeah.
So watch out for the sharks.
Yeah, watch out for the sharks. Swim between the flags if you are going to our beaches.
Why you'd want to be swimming in a 10-degree weather? That's beyond me. So maybe you deserve to get bitten. But that's just me. That's just madness, ridiculous. Why? What pleasure could you get out of it?
That too. For that one as well. But that is it for the sports news. The final segment of the show is the Monday Funday Sports Quiz. Cue the music. I love playing this. All right, let's get it up. All right, we got the quiz, courtesy of the Guardian. All right, we'll stop that there. All righty. For those who haven't watched the quiz, it is a new segment of the show. This is the third time we're doing it now. So Lucas and we're going to go head to head. I think you've won the last two, Lucas, so far. So
you won the first one.
I've won the first one.
And then Scott won the second, and then I won the third.
So I guess we're even at the moment. So but yeah, if you guys want to put the answers down in the chat, feel free to do so as well. We'll try and not look at it either, because yeah. But let's get into it. Question one: the South African manager Hugo Broos played in the opening game of the 1986 World Cup and has now managed in the opening game of the 2022 World Cup in the same stadium, the Estadio Azteca. Which country did he play for in 1986?
Oh, surely South Africa. If he managed South Africa, surely.
Yeah, you think so? You think so?
Yeah, Hugo. It sounds like a Dutch name though. There's so many fucking Dutch.
You know what? But obviously, South Africa being a Dutch colony in the past as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the Netherlands purely because I've fucking given away this answer anyway. Because South Africa's first World Cup was in 2002, as well. So I'm going to go with the
That's what I
Netherlands.
was going to go with. Yeah, I might actually go with that because, the name does sound Dutch.
Belgium.
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 You're kidding.
You
Belgium.
are kidding. You are kidding. We're not sure what he was
Belgium
doing.
and Benedict doing in fucking South Africa.
Oh, who knows? Oh, far out. So we don't get a point. We don't get a point here. We're off to a good start. Question 2. 3 teams qualify for the World Cup without conceding a goal. The first team being England. What is the last 2 teams? Is it New Zealand, Japan? Is it Tunisia and Cote d'Ivoire, Australia and Saudi Arabia, or Spain and Norway?
See, I thought Spain straight away, but then Norway came up. So, in Australia, didn't we do it through qualification?
Yeah.
Like, didn't we do it through playoffs?
Nah, not this time around. No.
Okay. Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia, didn't they? I don't think it was Australia. I think because we played Japan in our games.
Yeah.
So so it probably rules out New Zealand and Japan.
Yeah.
And it probably rules out Australia and Saudi Arabia. I thought Spain straight away, but Norway, I don't think they would. So Tunisia and Ivory Coast, they come from Africa, don't they? And there's a couple of nations where they have to play Egypt.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's
one.
either B or D.
Well, I'm gonna lock in with B.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D because I thought Spain straight away. So I'm not sure Norway had that, but I'm gonna go with D.
All right. I'm going with B. Lucas is going with D. It is B after all. So they haven't conceded a goal, Tunisia and Ivory Coast. So I get a point. Oh, jeez. All righty. Next question. Who managed a team at USA 94 and is also managing a team at the tournament this year? Is it A, Carlos Queiroz, B, Dick Advocat, C, Carlo Ancelotti, or D, Marcelo Bielsa?
Oh, C, isn't it? So Carlo Ancelotti is coaching Brazil.
Yeah, I'm going to say Carlo Ancelotti as well. Has to be. You doing Carlo as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was Dick Advocat. His Netherlands team reached the quarterfinals where they were narrowly defeated 3-2 by eventual champions Brazil in an entertaining game. Curaçao would take that this year. So he's coaching Curaçao, I believe. So far out. I thought it was Carlo Ancelotti. You'd be coaching back then, do you think? Surely.
Surely. He's about fucking 100.
I thought he was like the Italy coach. But
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay.
Oh well, we don't get a point for this one. The Women's T20 World Cup begins this weekend. Well, it's already happened. This quiz was on last Friday. Which team are competing in the tournament for the first time? Is it Ireland, Scotland, Wales, or the Netherlands?
See, those teams there, all the men's competition, they've all qualified and they're pretty good at it. So
I'm going to say
wouldn't
Wales.
be Ireland. It wouldn't be Scotland. So it'd be either Wales or Netherlands. Netherlands have been in the system for a very long time. So is Wales.
And they've been there for the men's as well. I know they were there in the men's World Cup. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the less likely, which is Wales, but it could be Netherlands.
Yeah. I'm going to go Wales. We're both going to go with Wales. It was the fucking Netherlands.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Oh, whatever, man.
Oh, this could be the final.
Fucking hell.
This could be the final
This
score.
world's gone mad.
This could be like fucking. This could be like a football score here, 1-0.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Can't believe that.
This is a World Cup edition after all, so Oh, geez, we're going poorly here. Oh, Ben Stokes has been dropped for the England team. Oh, this is a fucking obvious one. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. It's Joe Root. What a waste. And we were fucking
Well, at least I'm
talking
on the
about him.
board. At least it's not going to be 1-0.
Well, 2-1 at the moment. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Next question. Serena Williams made her comeback to tennis this week, playing on a court named after. Is it A, Venus Williams, B, Andy Murray, C, Cliff Richard, or D, Sue Barker?
Wait, what's the question? So
What
Serena played
tennis
on a
court
court
she
that's
playing
named
on?
after her.
Yeah. What is she playing on?
So she was playing in England.
Yeah.
So Andy Murray, Andy Murray has a court after. So we're going to go the Andy Murray. I'm going to go with B here.
Yeah, same. Because it is Wimbledon coming up. It is Andy Murray after all. Playing on the centre court at the Queen's Club in London, and it has been renamed to the Andy Murray Arena.
If you hear rattling in the background running with this, I'm just eating my Clips mint.
Clips mints. So 3-2 in this one. It's becoming very, very close at the moment. We still got quite a bit to go. Mira Andreeva, apologise if I haven't said that correctly, and Alexander Zverev won the singles titles at the French Open. What do they have in common? Were they born in the same city? They had never won Grand Slam titles before. They were the losing finalists last year, or they are the reigning Olympic champions.
Yeah, I'm going to go with B again.
Oh, I'm going to say I could be absolutely wrong here. I'm going to say they were born in the same city. Yeah, okay. This shows my lack of tennis knowledge here. So, Andrea is German. So, if the chat's going off at me, I don't watch tennis, or I only pay attention during the Australian Open. So, Lucas gets a point here. We are locked in at 3-all. I feel like we need some background music for this one, Lucas, because it does feel a bit awkward between when I'm changing the score and going between the questions. But maybe we'll do that for the next show. Do like what is that game show called? Jeopardy?
Yeah.
No, we're not going to play that. No.
Not that.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not going to play that. No, we're not playing Jurassic Park either. We're gonna put like you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring the letters and numbers music from SBS. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I reckon we'll do that for the show next week. Unless you have any ideas, put it down below in the chat. What you think we should what you think we should put in? Should we just do Quizmania for the whole fucking thing? That'll drive us mad. That will drive us mad. Oh, Jesus.
Well, maybe we'll do the West End. I don't know. We'll think of something. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something. I like the idea of the letters and numbers one. Kimi Antonelli has won 5 of the 6 races in Formula 1 so far this season, including the Monaco Grand Prix on Sunday. Who won the other one? Was it A, Lewis Hamilton, B, Oscar Piastri, C, George Russell, or D, Mark Verstappen? I think this is an obvious answer, this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Lewis Hamilton.
We should do that. We should do that. Yes. I love that shit.
Well, considering Lewis Hamilton just won it, You would think it's Lewis Hamilton who just won it last night.
It has to be that answer, surely.
No.
No.
When we know he won it, but when was this quiz published?
It was out Friday.
No, then I'm gonna go. It's not Lewis Hamilton then, because he won it yesterday. I reckon it's Max. I reckon Max Verstappen won it. I'm gonna go with D.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Verstappen as well. I just had the same thought too. Oh no, George Russell.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
Well, at least we didn't go with Lewis. We would have been so confused if we went with Lewis, yeah.
Going to change.
Oh, this is. We're still locked in. We're still locked in at 3-all for this one. Oh, geez, good call, Lucas. Good call. But we got to keep remembering that these are released on Fridays and all of that. So
should be Monday. Come on, Guardian.
Of Le Mans race takes place this weekend in France. How long is the circuit? Is it A, 800 meters? Is it B, 8.5 miles? Is it C, 80 miles? Or is it D, 800 miles?
So that's, the famous Le Mans circuit. So is it just the circuit or the race?
It's the circuit.
So it wouldn't be 800 meters because that's like a footy field.
Yeah.
800 miles is ridiculous.
80?
80's a bit far. 8.5 would. I'll go with B here.
Oh. Yeah. If they're talking about the circuit, then yeah. If it's the whole race, then maybe it could be 80 because 800's a fuck ton as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with B as well. Yeah, it was 80. Yeah. All right. We are 4-all locked in.
As long as you want it to be. Just as long as you love me, dude. Wasn't that?
Oh, he wants that as the background music.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Demi Vollering has become the second woman to win 3 Grand Tours, the Tour de France, Volta di España, and the Giro d'Italia. Who was the first? I can't be pronouncing these names, so.
I'll lock in C. Let's go. I'm going to go with C. I got no idea.
I'm going to go with C as well. Whenever, who said on the chat, whenever in doubt, just lock in C?
Yeah, factual.
That was just me at every test and exam I had at school. Just lock in C. It was A.
Don't we find accents attractive? I wonder if you played my voice to Anna Van Vitren there. I wonder if she'd get aroused. It'd be very aroused by my accent indeed. The Australian accent. I'm just saying.
I had to do that.
I'm just saying that we find international accents, arousing, but like what about Australian accents? Like someone hearing an Australian accent for the first time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The Pope was in Barcelona this week.
Oh, yes.
Was controversy. A, he said he hoped Spain would go out of the group stage of the World Cup. B, he admitted he supports Real Madrid. C, he said that God has no interest in who wins football matches. Or D, he advised Catholics not to watch the World Cup. Gee whiz.
Yeah, I think this might be B here again.
Yeah. I'm probably the same as well. Yep. The Pope is for all teams, but the Pope, Robert Prevost is Real Madrid, but some of the locals they were unimpressed. Gee whiz. Yes, it is going to go down the wire. We are locked at 5 apiece for this one. Yeah, one of us has to. The way it's going, one of us has to stuff up. So, yeah. Question 12. What was unusual about the Brazil versus the United States
Yes.
women's football match this week? A, there were 8 red cards. B, the game was delayed for 8 hours due to repeated lightning strikes. C, Neymar played for Brazil in a bid to get fit for the World Cup. Or what sort of answer is that? That is so tough.
If it's C, I'm never
fucking
gonna
C.
do this again.
Nah,
I will walk
we're
from this
scrapping
set. If it's C, I'm walking.
We're just gonna stop the show. We're just gonna stop the show.
We're just gonna walk off the set.
Nah, forget it. Or was it D? It finished 2-0 and all the 4 goals were own goals.
Brazil. I'm gonna say there might be 8 red cards. That's a Brazil kind of thing, isn't it?
It is a Brazil kind of thing. I'm gonna say the lightning strikes. I don't know. There were 8 red cards. You are correct.
8 red cards. There you go.
There you go.
It's
You
a
are
Brazil
right.
kind of thing.
But it is a Brazil kind of thing, isn't it? So you are ahead, 6-5. Yeah. Jacoby Tharp is a 20-year-old student at Auburn University. What did he do this weekend? He scored the winning points for the Knicks against the Spurs in the NBA Finals. That's not true. He broke the world record in the 110-meter hurdles. He became the youngest manager in the MLS, or he became the first American to win a PDC darts tournament.
I've got no idea. American to win PD. Since when does American darts get any news? So I'm gonna rule that one out.
Yeah, definitely not the NBA finals. Yeah,
he broke the world record in 110 meters. That's possible. Became the youngest manager in MLS. That's possible. That's possible. I think it's B or C. I'm gonna go with C.
I'm gonna go with B. Yeah, it was B. It was B after all. 6-6-0. We are coming back. We are coming back with vengeance, baby. We are coming back.
I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
When the Seagulls.
Alrighty. Oh, you know I had to. You know I had to, Lucas. Alrighty.
What's Eric Cantona doing with the Seagulls? What's that? Oh, goodness me.
The New York Knicks, well, they've already won the championship, but who was the president last time they won it? Certainly wasn't John F. Kennedy. Certainly wasn't John F. Kennedy. He got shot in 1963. Was it B, Richard Nixon? Was it C, Ronald Reagan? Or was it D, Bill Clinton?
No, I think it was Richard. I think Bill Clinton's too young.
Yeah.
He didn't. Well, he was like before Bush, wasn't he?
Yep.
See, straight away, Richard Nixon comes out straight away for that. I'm gonna go B here. It could be Reagan, but I think it's either B or C. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, and this. Yeah, I'm giving it. You're locking it in.
Yeah, it's either B or C. Right, we'll go with B.
Yeah, I'm going with B.
Blue bag is going George Washington.
I'm going with B. Yeah, his second term in 1973. Yeah, Ronald Reagan was 1981, and Bill Clinton was 1993, I think. Yeah, so.
We're not going to have a draw again. We actually said that it was you, Scott, then me, but it was actually me and you. We actually drew last week. So, is this the last question coming up?
I think so. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, we got one more. Alrighty.
All right, we can't pick the same answer.
We can't pick the same answer for this one.
Yep.
Which British rugby league team lost 134-0 to London Broncos this week, the biggest defeat in the history of the top two divisions? What's your answer, Lucas?
Got no idea.
No cheating.
Help! I'll go with the Panthers. D.
You will go with the Panthers. I will go with. I'll go with the Huddersfield Giants.
Yep.
Oh no! I was going to pick the Crusaders as well.
You're kidding. Oh, fuck off.
This world's gone mad.
Oh, 2 weeks in a row. What the fuck are we doing? Right. Have we got a Southern Debt? Have we got another quiz?
Oh, I don't know, Lucas. I think
fucking
this is going to be. I think. Yeah, show Lucas. I don't know, mate. I absolutely do not know. Oh, it's a fucking rigged sport.
Right. We're gonna toss this.
You could get a fucking point.
I'm gonna flick it in the air, and then I'm catching it, and then I'm gonna hold it out. So you got the symbols or the edges. What do you? Oh, hang on. The symbol or the hole. So which one do you want?
Well, Blue Bagger says before we do that, Blue Bagger says we'll take the 2 points and move on to next week. But there has to be a winner. There has to be a winner on the Monday Funday Show. I'm going to go with heads, Lucas, which is the symbol. So
yeah, symbol, and it's heads. I win. So there it is.
I said heads. I said heads, mate. No, there's no winner. There's no winner. It's
no winner. We're 2 weeks in a row. There's no winner. That is ridiculous. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
We even tried to make it fair. We don't answer the same question last, and we still couldn't get a fucking result. What a.
No. I don't know if this is going to be sustainable, Lucas. You know. I'll tell you what. It'd be more fun if we had more people on there, like if we had a guest on and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's the only reason how we're going to get a result is if a guest comes on.
Yeah. We'll give it another go. If you guys enjoyed the quiz, do you think we should keep going with that as well? Chesalenko. First one to name all 6 players who's won a Brownlow, Norm Smith, and Premiership.
Maybe next time we'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
We might do that next time. But that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching the latest edition of the Monday Funday Show. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and to check out more awesome Geelong Cats content and more World Cup. You were saying something?
Which one? Which one did you say?
I said heads, the symbol.
Oh, heads. All right.
No, we're not doing
it. It was
again.
tails, I win.
No, well, you've rigged that, obviously. You fucking rigged
that. We said this would never happen again. Next week we'll get a winner, and we got a fucking draw. So something's got to give. We got to do something about it.
This time round. Next week, we're going to make sure there is a winner. It's the last chance. Like if we get a draw again, then that's it, Lucas. I'm sorry. That's it. We got to find some other sort of thing to do as well.
Well, the pulp culture. That's the one that actually got us a result. We might have to go to pulp culture.
Maybe we'll do.
Or maybe we'll do a quiz, but it won't be like Luke cheats next time. I'll do it. Oh,
yeah, you did cheat. You did cheat.
Maybe what we can do is other quizzes that's not like 1-1 or 2-2. Maybe like, can you name all 15, World Cup winners or blah? Maybe we'll do that and see how many we can name.
Maybe we'll do that.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, because there's some shit questions on the fucking Guardian as well. But But that's going to be. We're going to round this up to 2 hours, so we'll milk another minute as much as we can. But yeah, this has been fun. I absolutely enjoyed this the show as well. Not just talking footy, but the FIFA World Cup for this one. So, and it's probably going to be the main focus for the next few weeks as well, unless there's a big marquee game in the footy. But yeah, that's
We got some breaking news.
Yeah,
for
go
State
on.
of Origin. Casey McLean is out of State of Origin.
Oh wow,
The Penrith Panthers winger.
that is huge. That is absolutely
He's out.
huge. Jeez. Well, there you go. We get last minute breaking news in the world of rugby. No, thank you, Jezelenko. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, Jezza.
He's a regular reviewer of the show.
And for all that watched, we're getting bigger numbers every day. I don't care about numbers, but we're getting big. Our last watch along got around 150 plus.
It did, yeah,
so
yeah.
that's pretty good for us. So
Yeah, I
we honestly don't brag about that.
And we nearly got 100 subscribers as well. That's something to
We do, yeah. Yeah, I don't care whether it's 1 to subscribe or 100. All I care about is the chat filling up. And you guys did a tremendous job of filling up the chat. I know the quiz. They want a winner in the quiz. I don't know what we'll do. We'll think of something. What's this fireball music, Kyri? This fireball music? What's that?
It's I know what
you got a snippet of it?
About. I'll probably send it to you after the show. What it is.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, I know what Jezelenko's talking about, but you guys are the reason why we're keeping this show going on as well. It's all of you subscribers, all of you in the chat, making us continuing what we're doing at the moment. Like I said, I've said this to you before, Lucas, but pick and stick music. All right, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Jezza. But you guys are the reason why we keep doing this. You know, this is one of my favorite days of the week. Doing this show.
Yep.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. I've said this 5 times already, but thank you all so much for watching. And stay tuned for the Scratch the Surface tipping show that Lucas
tipping show. Yep. Ben King cost me. I got 3 out of 4. Remember, I said that's the most exciting thing from that game was the Ben King late goal, and he fucked me up. So we still can't get a winner. But yeah, Scratch the Surface, and because it's a Thursday, you can't do the watch along. I'll be doing that.
Yeah. So it'll just be Lucas for this one. Yeah.
Yeah, just Lucas, and we'll let you go with this.
Australia, I'll be damned. Look at this country. You are gay.
But yeah, by next week we will have the result between Australia and the USA in the World Cup. Hopefully, a massive win over the Americans as well.
Yeah, big result.
But yeah, thank you all once again. Take care, be kind to one another, and as always, go the Mighty Catters and up the Socceroos.